Hi boys and girls. Okay, today we're going to be adding those finishing touches to our love art. And I wanted to talk to you about some collage techniques. So you should have just your basic LOVE on here. I want you to use the scraps that you had left over. So we all did either black or white. So you should have black and white scraps that in your table folder. What other two colors you had for those two opposite letters, you should have scraps of those colors, okay? You can cut out just basic shapes. You can do a technique called overlapping. So like you would maybe make one shape, I'm going to make another shape, maybe a little bit smaller of that same shape, and put it right on top. And then you could even do another layer and make it even smaller. So I could just keep going with this, couldn't I? I could make a teeny tiny one, put that one on top of the other one. So that's actually this would be layering, right? We have different layers, bottom layer, middle layer, top layer. Overlapping, sort of similar, but that's where this one is actually overlapping. It's going on top of, but not completely covering that one. So overlapping would be where you put it where it's touching another shape. So those are overlapping the O right there. Okay, this would be, see now would I want to put that one there? No, because it's not a good color. It's a good color to overlap this one, but not so much that one. And white would not be good here because you wouldn't be able to see it. So you want to be sure you're overlapping a contrasting color. Okay, this would be a good one here. I actually really like them there in the layering, so I think I'm going to just keep layering. I might even do that again, the same exact layer here, okay? You could do something as simple as just cutting out stripes. I did stripes right there. That's all that is just a bunch of stripes. So if you like the stripes technique, all you have to do is just cut skinny little strips, right? Just cut strips off of your paper and then repeat those lines on one of your shapes, right? Just take all these lines, and I could do them like across one of my shapes, like that. I could even make them fan out, right? I can make them go like this, fan out, like so. I could intersect with these lines if I wanted to. They're a little hard to pick up here. Okay. Once I get them off, I can't get them back on. But you can make them intersect, which have them go across one of your other shapes. Gives it a really interesting look when you do this collage on top of those letters. Otherwise, they're just kind of just plain simple letters. We want to take it to the next level and add some interest here. Make ours unique from other people's. Okay? So add those different designs. I'm looking at these and feeling like I need like a black dot in the middle. If I want to put a black dot in the middle, what's a quick way to get 3 or 4 black dots? I hope you said fold your paper in half. So I folded my paper twice. And now I know when I cut this out, I'm going to have 4 of these pop out of here. And I'll be able to use all 4 of them wherever I want. Okay, so there should be 4 little dots here. 1. They're stuck together, but I know I have 4 layers. So here we go. 2, 3. Now I got to decide where to put this one. Put it up here. Oh, that looks like an eye. Actually reminds me of an animal, like a flying something, flying. I don't know. Pac-Man, flying Pac-Man. Don't forget your negative spaces. I could actually use these negative spaces if I wanted to, just by kind of bubble cutting around them. I think I might do that actually, because I think that might be kind of a fun shape to put in with some of my black background there. So just by bubble cutting around them, I have a negative space here that I can use. The negative space where the hole is. Another way you can get negative spaces, or if you wanted dots, you can use the hole punchers and just punch yourself out some dots, right? Now these wouldn't be good on the white, but these would look pretty cool on here. I could just do a line of dots, right? Maybe in this background space here, maybe just to give this some interest, I could do some dots all lined up in a row. So I want you to really experiment around with how to make yours interesting, okay? Not just 4 letters on a paper, but have some real design elements to it, okay? I could even put those dots, those white dots would contrast really well with my black hearts here. Okay. If Mrs. Walker, sometimes I might have a few other hole punchers that you can use. This is a hole puncher that I could cut out some shapes with. If I have some of those, I'll have those out on the table for you to use. You can just punch out some other shapes to use in your artwork. That's an easy way to do it, right? If you have a hole puncher, so you can just quickly create shapes to use in your design. Okay? Try to get some balance though. See, if I put 2 here and 1 there, then I feel like I should probably have 2 here, right? Or maybe I don't want them on here because I've got so much going on this one. Don't do so many that it takes away from your design. I feel like this one's very busy and already has some pink on it, so I probably wouldn't put the pink here, but maybe I would put the pink on here because this one doesn't have any. Or maybe back in the background somewhere. I feel like it needs 1 more, doesn't it? If I put them here, I just feel like I need 1 more to balance that out. Okay, think about composition and balance. Like, how does this look overall? Before you glue them down, make sure they look like they belong there. Like these, I feel like these need to be spaced more evenly. This one keeps sliding down, so when I glue them, I'm going to make sure they look like they've got even spacing. Okay? All right, have fun, be creative, and I can't wait to see what you come up with.